stay just a few days in town.
Hey! Alright, y'all. I was live on TikTok for a little while. I mean, I still am, but I'm here. How do people do 2 streams at a time? Do we talk about the same thing? Y'all want to hear about our book? Y'all probably don't. Y'all probably don't care. Oh, God. I could hear myself in there. We are not changing the chore list. It's going great. Hey, I knew you would be here. Girl, this book is so good. I can't wait to talk about it. Oh, no, girl. It's free. It's free. It's free. We ain't changing nothing. It's not a democracy. Hey! I done told you this is a, what's it called? A dictatorship. And I'm the dictator. Is that how you say that? Why is Aiden coughing? Oh, my husband. So listen, y'all. Trevor messages me like stuff that I'm supposed to be doing on my stream. Yes. You finished? I didn't finish. I stopped. See where I stopped? I stopped at chapter 37. I stopped because I didn't want to read to ahead. I think I kind of know how it's going to end, though. But I don't want to talk about it yet. We got to wait. We got to wait till 8:30. But it is so good. Like, we've had 2 good thrillers in a row. Does that mean that next month's going to be like a, ugh? I'm kind of scared. I need to go ahead and be thinking about... The book that we're reading is called The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. It is so good. Okay, hey! So I don't think I'm on part 2 yet, then. Because I don't think anything has said part 2. But I'm kind of scared that it's going to, like, take a turn. And I think I know what kind of turn it's going to take. So, hey! So I just get on here and talk for a little while. We start full book club at 8:30 to talk about the book. Yes, I have read most of Colleen Hoover's books already. So I was reading Colleen Hoover, like years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. So now she's like the hype right now. So everybody's reading her, and I've read her. We read Ugly Love for book club last month. It was a reread for me. Aww. But yeah, we read, because I got Ugly Love over there right now. Listen, so sometimes I don't like want to read. We get Nina's side. Okay, so I need to keep going then. Because I haven't gotten Nina's side yet. And I already know what's going to happen. But oh my God. So listen, okay, so I read physically right now. I'm reading. Okay, so if you want to be a part of the book club, I have a Facebook group. I'm about to end this live on TikTok. And I'm going to go straight to my YouTube. Because that's where I do my book club live. So, if you want to get in the book club, I do all my lives on YouTube, and I have a Facebook group. Link is in the bio, and you can join it there. If you don't Facebook, that's perfectly fine. I usually get on here and I say whatever the book is, and if there's enough people, make sure you answer the questions. If you don't answer the questions, I don't approve, okay? But if there's enough people that's like, hey, I don't Facebook. I want to be in the Facebook group. I'll start posting more on here, telling y'all, like, hey, read this, and this. Okay, I'll check it as soon as I get off live talking about the new book. Or the book that we're reading right now. But we've had 2 really good months of books so far. This is our second thriller that we've read, and it's really good. Alright, I'm going to YouTube. Y'all have a good night. Alright, y'all. I'm here. I want to know. Okay, so I'm about to look and see when part 2 starts. Hold on, let's see. So I've listened to the audiobook. I didn't physically read this one. What chapter does part 2 start at? Oh, I could just get my Kindle and look. Hold on. I'm at chapter 37 now. Hey! So I'm on chapter 37, but I didn't know that we were going to get Nina's side. I'm excited. So I didn't start the because I heard everybody talking about how good it was, and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna start it yet. So I didn't start it until yesterday, day before yesterday. What's today? Okay, so I got a little ways to go, but I don't want to say nothing yet. I'm gonna wait before I say what I was gonna say about it. Thank you. Hey, Bo. Hey, my baby. Go in there with your daddy. Go in there with daddy. But I think that we're doing really good. Because like I said, this is our second good thriller. And usually it takes me a while to get into thrillers because they stress me out. But this one right here, I was listening, and before I knew it, I was like, hold on, I done passed where I was supposed to stop at for this week. And that was in like 2 days. So it's really good. Once like 8:30 hits, I'm gonna do like a whole recap of it. But we need to figure out what we're gonna read for next month, because I feel like I waited to the last minute this time. So what? It's only the 9th, I know, but it took me a while. So if anybody has recommendations, y'all can like put them here, or you can send them to me on Instagram, or you can send them to me or you can send them to me, what's it called, in the Facebook group. It doesn't matter. Just like let me know if anybody has any recommendations. I will say that there are certain books that are like a hard no for me. Like I will not read Verity by Colleen Hoover. I'm not doing it. And books that have cheating, I won't read those either. Books that are a love triangle, I won't read those either. But other than that, I don't really have any like hard no's. But I'm not reading those. I'm trying to think, is there anything? Let me see. Let's go look at my Goodreads account. Do y'all have Goodreads? If y'all have Goodreads, y'all should add me. I hardly ever post in it, but I do post sometimes. Let's see if anybody... I gotta sneeze. Sorry. Excuse me. Trying to see if anybody reading anything good. I heard the guest list was kind of good. I haven't read it. I'm trying to think of a book that I've heard like a lot about, but I swear to God, I feel like everybody's reading freaking Colleen Hoover right now. Devney Perry's a really good author. If y'all need somebody to read, I like her. She writes like small town romances. She's good, but she's not like in bookstores, I don't think. I don't see anything on Goodreads that I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, listen, if y'all need a book recommendation, go read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. It was really, really good. I read that by myself this month because it was part of a series. And I was like, yeah, they're not going to want to read something that's part of a series if they haven't read. Yeah, somebody's talking about me. My nose has been itching all night. But that one was really good. That's a really good book. The ones I saved is like All Good People Here. I heard a lot of people say something about that one being good. What's time? Oh, it's 8:30. All right, y'all ready to talk about the book? Y'all ready? Because I'm ready. First, what I'm going to do like a whole recap. So like, I can refresh my memory. Y'all can refresh my memory if there's something I'm missing. So, at the beginning, we meet Millie. Millie is going for a job interview with Nina, and she wants to be a maid. Well, she doesn't want to be a maid, I guess, but she's currently living in her car. She just recently got out of prison, so she goes for this interview with Nina as you can tell by the title, a housemaid. She will live in the house with them, and she'll do, like what they need or whatever. So the interview went like really good, and she said, oh, well, once she gets my background check, she's not going to want me because she literally just got out of prison. Well, somebody calls her like, hey, you didn't get the job. And then Nina calls. It's been like a week. And she's like, oh, I can't wait for you to come work for me. And so Millie's like, well, that's weird. So apparently when she went to the interview, she was wearing glasses. So when she went back, like, to move in and stuff, she didn't have her glasses on. And Nina was like, well, where's your glasses at? Where's your glasses at? And she kept asking her this. And I'm still kind of like, why is she asking this woman about her damn glasses the way she is? I still don't know that part. But she was like, oh, I wear contacts. Okay, well, it's a lie because it was just glasses that she wore to, what's it called? Like, for looks. Like, it was just like fashion glasses. I don't really know the word for that. But anyways, she didn't need them. They were not prescription glasses. So she moves in. And when she first went to the house for the interview, it was spotless. Like, looked like a model house. Well, when she went to go move in, she said the house was a disaster. That there was cups everywhere. There was plates. There was food. Like, it was disgusting. So she spent all day cleaning the house. The husband's name is Andrew. They have a daughter named Cecilia, and Cecilia is, I guess what you would call it, a brat, but there's something more to her. I don't know what it is, but there's something to her. But her mom the mom that hired her, Nina, she only wears white. Why? And then the baby is only wearing white too. Why? I don't understand that. And then she wears, I think, like those smock dresses. That's the only thing that I could think of by the way she describes them. So she doesn't dress like a child. Like, she's always dressed up. So there's a gardener there, and she said that when she first got there, she felt like he was like shaking his head, like, but he only speaks Italian, and she couldn't really understand him. I feel like I'm like taking the long way through this story, but I feel like if you haven't read it, something's not right with Cecilia. I don't know what it is, but something's not right with her. So Cecilia's in there, and she's fixing her a peanut butter sandwich. And she's like, oh, no, she fixes her peanut butter crackers. And she's like, I'm allergic to peanut butter. Mommy, she tried to kill me and feed me peanut butter. And she's over here. Oh, yeah, and she lives in the attic. So she lives in the attic, and the window is painted shut. She tried to open the window, and the window shows the backyard, not the front, and it's painted shut. Then there's a lock on her door, right? So, but it's on the outside, like locking her in the attic. Not she can lock herself in her room. No, they can lock her in her room. So there's that. I'm glad you said it because I did forget about that. So she anyway. So she's like, she's trying to kill me. I'm allergic to peanut butter. And so she goes, and Nina's like, oh my gosh, I told you she was allergic to peanut butter. And she's like, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. And she's like, well, do you want me to throw the peanut butter away? Because there's a huge, see, I haven't gotten to part 2 yet. because there's like a huge thing of peanut butter, right? She's like, oh no, just leave it in the cabinet. So then the husband, like, she says something to the husband later on, and she's like, yeah, Cecilia's allergic to peanut butter. And he's like, no, she's not. And she's like, yes, she is. And he's like, that's my child. I think I would know if she was allergic to peanut butter. He said, she's allergic to blueberries. So, is it Cecilia that's crazy? Is it Nina that's crazy? But I'm going to be honest. I think it's the husband that's crazy. It's Andrew. Andrew's the crazy one. And I really hope that that's not the case and I done figured it out halfway through. Because I don't want that to be it. Or I hope there's another twist and turn along the way. Because is he about to lock her upstairs? Because that's really what I think is going to happen. I don't know that. But anyways, so, hey! I'm going to keep on recapping because I feel like that's kind of how I talk about it. So then, what about the fact that, she bought the tickets when she was supposed to buy the tickets, of course. Oh, I thought he was saying that she was allergic to blueberries. I'm glad you said that because I thought the daughter was allergic to blueberries. I swear to God. But I do remember the Family Feud thing, and it was answer number 1, now that you say that. I'm glad you pointed that out, because I thought she was about to give her some blueberries and try to her. But I really think that he's the crazy one. So, the fact that they were supposed to go to this play together, I know what it was. Was it a play? What was it? A show. Some kind of show. I can't remember, but some kind of show they were supposed to go to together. Nina and Andrew. Millie went. Because supposedly she picked the wrong date. She didn't, but Nina said she did. And she slept with the man, y'all. Going there with Daddy. She slept with the man. Like, in the hotel room, spending the night together. And I'm just like, girl, you don't know that. Babe, call him. See, that's me. That's how I am right now. I'm like, hold on. In the golden couple, we thought that the husband was great. So it's got to be Andrew that's crazy. See, that's what I thought too, allergic to blueberries. But they said it was the answer. But, I mean, it was the answer. So now I'm just kind of like, hold on, is she allergic to blueberries? I think he's a crazy one. I really do. And I know everybody's saying gotta wait on part 2, but I think that he's a crazy one. And if he's not the crazy one, I'd be real shocked. But hold on, though. Why did Millie go to prison? Don't tell me. It's like a rhetorical question. But why did Millie go to prison? Because she hasn't told us yet. She hasn't told us that yet. So I'm kind of like, girl, what did you do? And what about the fact that Nina tried to the baby? But see, that's my thing. I would have left. I'm just sitting here like, girl, why didn't you leave when you realized that the door locked from the outside? To be honest, I would have left when I walked in that damn house and it was a disaster, and that's not what it looked like when I first went for my interview. Or when... no, we are not done. Thank you! We are not done. We are halfway through right now. I'm on chapter 37. Some people are done, though. So, I'm sitting here thinking, like, Millie's a little crazy, too. Because she's putting up with it. But, I mean, she was in prison. So, I'm like, well, she is really desperate right now. And she is getting the attention. It's so good. Okay, well, you may want to stop listening. Because, we've read half of it. We'll do the finishing of it next week. I don't want to give you, spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for you because it's really good. I'm on 37. I don't want to finish, though. I don't want to finish tonight because I got to talk about it next Sunday and I forgot everything that happened. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read My romance I'm reading. Okay, come back next week. Come back next Sunday, same time, and then we'll talk. Because I don't want to ruin it for you because it's a really good book. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's on there. Okay, but I get that she was desperate, but at what point do we start questioning, like, hey, something's not right? And I also think that she was really desperate for, like, Andrew's attention. So, hold on, though. What we haven't talked about is when, what's her name? Nina. It really is. It is so good. So, what about the fact that when... Okay, so I thought the same thing. But why didn't anybody say anything to her about that? Why didn't anybody say, hey, why'd you throw that glass? You know they heard it. So that was kind of weird to me. Well, see, I'm thinking, like, what is going on? Because, like I said, she's staying. She did not leave. I'm listening to it, too, and it's a really good audio. Like, it's really good. But I'm just like, I don't know. She's staying, and I'm wondering, like, hold on, though. Why did you... I don't think she forgets. I think she does that shit on purpose. Now, I will say that. I 100%... Okay, so what about when she told her, hey, go pick up the daughter? And the daughter was like, no, my mama did not tell me to come, for you to come pick me up. No, something's not right. See, that's what... Okay, so I thought the same thing. Hold on, let's not forget the beginning. The beginning, remember? Do y'all remember the beginning? It literally says that the cops are there and there's a dead body upstairs. Who is it? Who is it? Okay, so I was thinking personality disorder, especially considering the medicine. But at the same time, though, I think some of this is put on. I don't know. I haven't finished it. I know there's some people in here that's finished it, and they love when we guess about stuff like this, because usually we are way wrong. But the daughter, something's up with her. But, you know, her mama did try to kill her, so... I also feel like her husband has maybe put some of this stuff in her head, because I know that he looks like the perfect guy right now, but remember, everything that looks perfect is not perfect. So I really... Yep, because you done finished it. But I will say, I didn't even realize when I was listening how far I had got. When I realized that I was on like chapter 36, I was like... But the part that I stopped at, y'all... Hold on, some people may not be where I'm at, so I don't want to say what part I stopped at. See, I haven't started part 2 yet. Now y'all make me feel like I need to start part 2, but I cannot read this book tonight because I'm going to be a little scared. Because, I don't know who's creepier. Andrew, Cecilia. So what about the fact that she gave her those clothes and then she's like, you stole my clothes. See, that's the thing. Andrew acted like he was so shocked that she went to prison. I'm wondering, is all that true, though? Did Nina try to Cecilia? Or was it Andrew? Like, is that story true? Because, you know, everybody's over here... Everybody's over here like, oh, Nina's crazy, Nina's crazy, Nina's crazy. Is she? Is she? Because I'm really second guessing myself right now. Because I'm really wondering, like, damn, am I the one that's crazy? But, you know, she is, like, stalking the woman. Like, there was a app on her phone where she was, like, following her and stuff. But I still feel like when everybody is trying to convince you that one person is crazy, that one person is never the one that's crazy. And everybody's saying that part 2 is from Nina's perspective. They're not going to let us hear from the crazy person. It's Andrew. Andrew's crazy. Is it Enzo? Is Enzo crazy? Is the gardener crazy? Because how did he go from not understanding nothing to speaking perfect English? Yeah, like she's really jealous. And then why wouldn't she have told her husband that she hired somebody to live there? And apparently Millie is really pretty. And why would you do that? Okay. Hold on, but you're saying he's really nice. I get... My nose keeps itching. I get that, but hold on. How did he go from not understanding English? There's something up with him, too. I don't trust you. Are you leading me on? Are you trying to tell me that he's really nice and he's actually not? I think something's up with everybody, y'all, even the damn child. So, between, I literally wrote everybody's name down on this piece of paper. Let's talk about the real thing, though. Would you hire a nanny to live in your house? I wouldn't. No, thank you. Especially not somebody I didn't know. And especially not somebody that's been to prison. I don't know what she went to prison for, but, and I mean, I know that people change. I'm not being judgmental at all. But, no. Not in my house. Not with my kids. That's what I'm saying, but maybe he's there to protect somebody. Who's he protecting, though? I don't know. I wouldn't. I couldn't do it. Literally, Bay hasn't been like, oh, well, let's hire, like, a cleaner to come in. You know, just to, like, help you out, to take the load off of you, because I get overwhelmed very easy. He's like, to take the load off of you, and I'm like, no. Why would we do that? And I wish I could. I wish I could let go and just hire somebody to come in and, like, deep clean. But I can't. I just can't do it. Yeah, me either. Never. Couldn't do it. Because I feel like stuff like this always happens. They're either crazy or something. Well, I'm not going to say she's crazy because I don't know if she's crazy yet. But they're either crazy or, like, they end up, like, harming your child. Or they end up, like, sleeping with your husband. Something like that. It's something along those lines that always happens. So, right now, I'm on chapter 37. And I'm not going to listen tonight. I'm going to read my other book tonight. I'm not going to listen tonight. I'm going to read my romance. Are y'all reading Most of All You with us? Well, with me? I really want to read it, but I'm scared it's going to make me cry. Yeah, I don't want people in my house. My cousins have cleaning girls that come in, and their house smells so good when they leave. Like, so good. I know a lot of people that say they love their cleaning lady. I have another friend. She has a cleaning lady that comes once every 2 weeks, and she says that she loves her cleaning lady. I just couldn't. I just can't. I can't let that go. I get it. Trust me, I get it. There's some romance I just can't do. I think this one's sad, though. But she's a really good writer. I feel like some romance is really cringy, though. So, like I said, I get it. I felt like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I don't understand. Oh, what about the scratch marks? Who was the scratch marks from? I think Nina only picked Millie after Millie. Yep. But I don't think it's Nina that's crazy. I really don't. I do not think it's her. I think it's Millie and Andrew that's going to be the crazy ones. Hey, people have live-in ones apparently all the time. Oh, well, this is like a Colleen. I think I consider Mia like a Colleen, but she's a little bit more emotional, I'll say. Well, I always say, like, oh, I wish I had, like, a babysitter. Even if I did, I wouldn't call them. I have a really hard time trusting people. But yet I get on the internet and I tell my life to, like, people. That's weird, Brittany. But I do. I have, like, a really hard time trusting people. Especially, like, when it comes to my kids. It's going to be Nina. It was Nina's nails, wasn't it? Because Andrew used to lock her in there, didn't he? Didn't he? Ain't that what happened? Don't tell me if it really is. When does part 2... Hold on. You started part 2 and you're at chapter 43. So you're not far ahead of me. So it's probably like chapter 40. I think that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, ain't it? But this one is like really good. See? I'm wondering. But you know what? She has more books out. I'm going to look her up. Let's look this author up and see what other books she has. Because this one is like really good. I wonder if all of her books are this good. Has anybody read her before? See, that's me. Usually I love romance. Now I will read a thriller, you know, like every now and then. But I usually love romance. I don't want to read anything concerning a child. Like The Perfect Son, I don't want to read that. What's the Locked Door? She released that last year. Oh no, I can't read that. That is scary. Her books seem a little scary. Let's see about The Wife Upstairs. It has good reviews. Victoria Barnett has it all. A great career, a handsome and loving husband, a beautiful home in the suburbs, and a plan to fill it with children. Life is perfect, or so it seems. Then she's in a terrible accident. Everything falls apart. She's unable to walk. She can't feed or dress herself. She can't even speak. She is confined to the top floor of her house. Sylvia is hired by Victoria's husband. It turns out Victoria isn't as impaired as Sylvia is believed. Led to believe. There's a story Victoria desperately wants to tell. I feel like I kind of know about that one. I feel like I can kind of guess that one. And I think that's why I read romance. I read romance to escape. Like, I love the thought of, like, people falling in love. And I know some people's like, oh, that is so cheesy. I love the thought of, like, people falling in love. Like, I love that. Which one you heard was good? The one I was just reading about? It seemed good. But I feel like we might guess what that one's about. But I do, like, I love, like, I don't know, like, I get all giddy inside. Like, the book I'm reading right now, like, I love that. Because, like, they don't even know who each other are, and they think that they don't like each other. And they're like, oh, he is such an asshole. And he's like, I shouldn't like her. I love that. I prefer to read like, I guess, like, not known romance authors. Like, I like the ones that are on, like, Kindle Unlimited usually. Like, Devney Perry, Mia Sheridan. I did love Colleen Hoover. I done read all of hers, though. Who else is it? I can't think of anybody. But yeah, I like. But the Abby Jimenez book was really good. So if y'all have not read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, is really good. I 100% recommend that one. Catherine Cowles, she has what's it called? She has like a little bit of thriller in hers. I won't even say mystery. It's mystery, but it also has the romance. She's good. Tegan Hunter's good. Mariana Zapata is really good, but her books are long, and she is like the queen of slow burn. Like, usually they ain't even kissing until the last chapter. Let's see. I have had a crappy year of reading. Well, past like 2-3 years of reading. Like, I used to be able to sit down and read a whole book in a day, and I just can't do that anymore, and that makes me sad. Because that used to be my life. So now I just read sometimes. And sometimes I don't finish books. I have no problem quitting books. Okay, so I don't like Christina Lauren. There, I said it. I have read 2 books by them, and no. No. And I know so many people love them. I just cannot. I don't know what it is. And I feel so bad when I say that, because I know they are so popular. Helena Hunting. Oh, Brittany C. Cherry writes really good ones, but you're gonna cry. You are definitely gonna cry. She always makes me cry. Cora Riley. I know, like, I feel like I'm reading more. Because like I said, in the past, I just have not been reading. When my kids were in school, I did really good. But once COVID hit, which was basically 3 freaking years ago, it just, like, went downhill. And I just can't. Cora Riley has really good mafia romance. If you want mafia romance, those are good. It's almost like, oh, you have to get married, but they don't know each other. They don't like each other. I like those too. But I think I'm going to get off. We've been talking about it, and now I kind of want to go finish it, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to finish it, but I kind of want to. I may wait until in the morning. Because, see, Aiden doesn't have school Monday or Tuesday, so I don't think I'm going to do school with Cooper either. And if I do, it won't be for long. So I'll have all day tomorrow and Tuesday without having to teach. So I'm thinking about just going ahead and reading it. But I don't know. Okay, so I've heard that about her. I've never read her, but I have heard that about. Go ahead and finish and let me know how it is. Let me know if we were right. Don't let me know. Don't. But I want to. If I don't read any tonight, I know for a fact I'll be reading it tomorrow. I know that. And I feel like it's one of them things that once I start it, I'm not going to be able to stop until I finish. I just really want to know if Andrew's crazy. I think Andrew's the crazy one. I swear I think he is. And if he's not, I'm going to be shocked. And if I figured out that he is the crazy one by chapter 37 and I got like half the book to go, I'm going to be mad. But I know there's going to be a bunch of twists and turns. I already know it is. But alright. We'll be back next Sunday. We're going to finish it. And we're going to talk about it. And like I said, if y'all have any ideas of anything that y'all want to read that you think will be like really good for everybody, just let me know. You can message me on Instagram. You can still comment like on this live, like once it posts or whatever. You can just comment on my freaking TikTok if you want to, or the Facebook group. See, that's me. I love when I get into a book like that. I'm like, I gotta keep reading. But I did stop it because I didn't want to talk too much in advance. Because I know some people stop right when they're supposed to, and I didn't want to talk too much in advance about it. But y'all let me know if y'all got any ideas for what we're gonna read next, and we'll be back next Sunday. Bye.